for Mr. Daniel Richardson. What's good, D?
What's going on, man?
Man, listen, listen, bro. I can't call it. I can't call it, D. What's going on?
Everything good?
Man.
See if you can turn it sideways.
I got you.
Yeah. There you go.
Yeah.
There you go.
Listen, man. Your first 2 weeks in the SWAC have probably been one of the, I can't say, I'm not a historian, so I can't say the most epic, but they've been great. What is it about this team that makes you guys so resilient and so special?
First thing I would say, we don't give up. As everybody can see, I mean, we got a hard fought team. Guys is coming from a winning culture. You know, just the last year team, a lot of guys are, we're champions. And, guys coming in, that was the first thing we say, man, we need to run it back. And, it's a new team, a new era, Coach Cozy era, and, that's what we're going to do.
Now, go ahead.
What's the big difference for you transferring and coming from FBS to FCS? What are you seeing in the difference, especially with the HBCU level?
I mean, I would probably say in the trenches, in the trenches, the guys are just probably a little bit much smaller. But other than that, I think speed-wise is about the same. I mean, secondary, receivers, everybody can make plays because a lot of guys are – HBCU is a thing. So a lot of guys have been transferring in and out of schools and coming from FBS to FCS programs. So at the end of the day, we could match up with anybody.
Now, listen, I've seen – a lot of great cores, right? Like you got great running backs, but your tight ends are a different type of group. Like it seems like you guys can go two tight ends, and usually it would limit a team's offense.
Right.
But with you guys, you can exploit it over the top. You can still run the ball. Talk a little bit about your tight ends and how special they are.
Well, I would say the whole tight end room, man, starting from you got to think Carter, you got Kobe, you got Pruitt. A lot of those guys, I mean, those guys played a lot of football. That's number one. And just that core room, all those guys can make plays. And as you've seen this past weekend, two guys, they stepped up to the plate, especially, this week they tried to cover Gasket, and try to double team him and opened up for the tight ends this game.
I like it. Quick question for you, D. What you tell your team down 11 in the fourth quarter? Because listen, I was over here sweating. I don't know what you was doing. I don't know what you was doing, but I was sweating. Now, listen, I had faith in you, right? I'm on my channel. I'm talking about, Coach Henry need to let Daniel cook. He cooking right now. He's seeing the field. You're doing your thing. But what did you tell your team down 11 in the fourth quarter? Because it seemed like you guys didn't blink. You guys were driving all game, just little mistakes here and there. But what did you tell your team?
Well, Gasset he nudged me. I was on the bench because, we had the turnover and they ended up scoring. So it was 8. When they scored, it was 18-7. I kind of like dropped my head a little bit and he nudged me like, hey, bro, we got to win this game. And I can't say what I want to say. But,
yeah.
But he was like, we need to win this game. And I was just like, I looked at him. I said, I got you. He like shocked because my eyes went like, I got googly eye, like my eyes got big. I'm like, oh yeah, I strapped my chin strap up. And I told the center, I said, we finna go down 85, 90 plus yards, go score. We're gonna get the ball, we're gonna go for 2, come back, gonna score again, win this game. It was like, let's do it. So that's what we did.
Now I gotta ask you, what is your exact size, height and weight?
So I'm 5'10". I'm 6 feet on a good day.
With the right cleats.
Yeah, with the right cleats. But I'm legit 5'10". We did the measurables like 5'10", like a half. And then I'm actually 205. I weighed 207 the other day. Everybody be thinking like I weigh a lot. It's not that. I got that doggone rib cage on, so it may look like it, but it's like I'm like what they say. I don't want to say I'm thick, but how it is.
Hold on now.
No diddy.
But yeah, I do got a little weight on me, but that's about it.
And I asked that because you do look bulky when you out there. And I saw a play South Carolina when you guys were playing South Carolina State. You found a way to get out of the pocket, and that was a defender. He was right there on you. He couldn't quite grab you. But what I do like about your game, man, you keep your eyes down the field. You always looking to make a play. And that's what I want to ask next in terms of being a quarterback. You know, were you always a quarterback your entire life? And then who was the guy that you looked at growing up that you wanted to be like in terms of a quarterback?
When I first started playing football, I wanted to be like Cam Newton, you know, Michael Vick, wanted to be running. And then, like, I would say probably in high school, I mean, I used to watch Miami Northwestern. So Ja'Cory Harris was my favorite quarterback at the time. So I took stuff from his game as well. But, like, at the end of the day, like, as a quarterback, you just got to make great decisions, you know. And I always keep my eyes down the field because, you know, just like Pat Mahomes, Lamar Jackson, those guys, they keep their eyes on the field and try to make a play. And at the end of the day, third down is money down, and you gotta stay on the field to keep that defense off. So that's what we got to do.
I absolutely love it. What makes you like? I mean, you can't ask for a better start to a career in the SWAC. A 2-time National Player of the Week, over 250 yards, no interceptions. What makes you ready for these moments? Like, you know what I'm saying? Because some people, as former football players, you always say some people are made in the lights and some people shrink in the lights. And It seems like when the lights get bright for you, it's just like you become more of a gamer. So where has that came from? Where does that, you know, that ghost spirit come from?
Well, just being mentally prepared, you know, I would pretty much say. And throughout the week, I mean, just watching a lot of film. I mean, yeah, I watch film on the opponent, but I just watch other quarterbacks and see what they do, you know, because I take stuff from little pieces of everybody's game or whatever and turn it into my own. And at the end of the day, like, I would probably say what hit me was like late June, my grandmother passed away. Like this season really dedicated to her for real. So that's why, you know, I'm going so hard.
I like it. Couple more. I got one more. Perry, I assume he got one more. My last question is, do you have a game ritual that you do? Like, because I love to hear like players, each player have their own thing.
You know, I mean, like pregame ritual. You know, I also DJ as well. So like, people don't know.
Wait. What's your DJ name, bro?
DJ D Rich.
All right,
okay. So like, is it like a DJ D Rich? Okay,
I got all that. So I mean, I do it all. Parties, birthday parties, weddings, whatever you need, I got you. But like I listen to music. You know, I listen to a little gospel. You know, to get my mind, my spirit going. I pray before, and then after that, shoot, my first song I go to is Shawty Low. They know.
They know.
Hey.
Hey, what you know about that? That's good. That go. It go.
Well, I gotta say, because you're a DJ, anybody that's on here listening that's FAMU, man, it may not be an NIL deal, but y'all better book this dude for your wedding, bar mitzvah, birthdays, baby showers, man. Book this dude so he can DJ y'all party, and you can go ahead and cut in the check. I gotta ask, right? You came from Florida Atlantic. I know the things is thinking in Florida Atlantic, but when you got the FAMU, that HBCU for you, was your eyes big when you looked around first day of class?
Yeah.
You know, what was that experience like for you?
It was a good experience. It was definitely like a culture shock because it felt like I was in high school all over again. You know, like being at the PWIs is a lot different than coming on, you know, this HBCU campus. So, you know, I love it. You know, just like having set on Fridays, fried chicken Wednesday. Shoot, I gotta say all that. But you know, fried fish Friday, like man.
That's for the culture, baby. That's for the culture.
Other than that, get me a good old fruit punch with a lemonade, call it a flop, heard me, that's it. Like, but other than that, it's straight though.
Hey, D Rich, man, you keep doing what you're doing, man. Keep killing it, man. Listen, I'm rooting for FAMU. I ain't graduated from FAMU. FAMU is my bandwagon team for the season, man. Listen, just keep making me look good. That's all I ask. You just keep making me look good, and y'all keep doing your thing. Go ahead, Pete.
Let me get one more question with it, man. You know, Coach Colsey taking over the program year one. Willie Simmons is gone, and you stuck with the program with coming in, man. Talk about why you stuck with Coach Colsey with FAMU and what he has been like since you've been there with him taking over this program, getting you guys prepared each and every week.
One thing, I mean, Coach Colsey is a Miami guy. He's a Miami native. That's number one. I mean, you know, at the end of the day, he gave me an opportunity. That's what I really wanted, you know, opportunity to be, you know, starting quarterback at FAMU. And, you know, he gave me that opportunity. I competed my butt off, and, you know, the rest is going to be history.
I like it, man. We gonna keep you in the wings, man. Appreciate you, D Rich, for your time, man. Y'all keep doing y'all thing.
Thank you for having me.
All right, bro. Appreciate you.